Today we are learning about pitch and melody. Here's a little joke to get us started. Why did the girl climb the ladder to sing?
Because she wanted to reach all the high notes.
So here are some definitions. Pitch in music refers to how high or how low a sound is. Usually, songs use several different pitches. Bum, bum. There are two pitches that you just heard. The first one was higher, and the second one was lower. When pitches are performed one right after the other in a musical way, a melody is created. A melody is also the tune of the song. Bum, 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 bum is the melody for Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So, what makes up a melody? Well, basically, it's patterns. A melody has two different kinds of patterns. It has rhythm patterns, which involve how long a note is supposed to be held, and it also has melodic patterns, which involve pitches that could either go up, go down, or stay the same. How do melodies move? Well, melodies have pitches that can go up. The notes look like that as they rise. Remain the same. The notes look like this. If I connect the circle parts, I would have a straight line. Or the notes can go down. If I connect this part, you'll see that my line is going down. Listen to this famous melody and see if you can figure out if the notes ascend, remain the same, or descend. Here's the first pattern. Bum, bum, bum. Did those notes rise, repeat, or fall? If you said fall, they descended or got lower. You were correct. That pattern then happens again. Bum, bum, bum. And then we have something new so that we don't get bored. What happens in this part? Bum, 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 bum. Do the pitches go up, stay the same, or go down? If you said stay the same, you were right. Bum, 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 bum. All the same pitch. What about the next pattern? Bum, 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 bum. What happens there? Well, all of those pitches are the same. Bum, 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 bum. But are they the same or different from the pattern that was right before them? Bum, 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 bum. If you said there are two patterns of repeated pitches, but the second pattern is a little bit higher than the first, you were correct. Great job listening for pitch. Here's what the music to a famous song looks like. Here's Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. My repeated pitches are connected by a straight line through the center or circle of the note. Pitches that go up or down are shown with arrows. And if I sing as I follow the music, bum, bum, repeated notes, bum, oh, it goes up, bum, and then repeats, bum, goes up, bum, repeats, bum. Aha! So let's see now that you know the trick to reading the music notation if you can figure out these three famous songs. Here is song number one. I will sing the first three notes for you. What would you be expecting to hear for these first three notes? Notes going up, notes going down, or notes that repeat? If you said repeated notes, you are right. Here comes the first chunk of this song. What is this song? All right, let's move on to song number two. All right, here come the first few pitches. Bum, bum, bum. And finally, our last song. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so you are going to be creating melodies. How do you know how to create a melody? Well, first of all, make it something you can easily sing. If your melody is something you can sing and you can remember, it's probably pretty good. Second, try to use repeated pitches. Almost all melodies use repeated pitches at some time. Third, be aware of your home pitch. A lot of times, notes have a specific pitch that feels like home and it feels like it's the end. So consider starting on your home pitch, but you probably most likely definitely want to end on your home pitch. If you choose not to end on your home pitch, think very carefully about that decision. When you're going to move from one pitch to the other, try to move to the very next note, such as with hot cross buns. Bum, bum, so that there aren't large gaps between the notes. If you feel like you need to switch something up and make larger gaps between the notes with a bigger jump, that's okay. Just try not to do it too frequently. And remember, patterns make up great melodies. Melodies are made up of rhythm patterns and pitch patterns. Here come some common melody shapes that you might want to try. Mostly low sounds, bum, 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 bum. Mostly high sounds, bum, 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 bum. Some repeated notes, bum, 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 bum. Or a straight line that could fall, bum, 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 bum. Or rise, bum, 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 bum. You could take an idea and just copy it again. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You could take an idea and flip it so it's opposite. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You could take an idea and go back and forth with it. Bum, 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 bum. And our last few ideas, you could make a sequence. If you choose to make a sequence, only do this 3 times in a row before doing something else. Bum, 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 bum. You could do half and half high and half lower. Bum, 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 bum. Or you can make a variation where the second half just makes a small change from the first half. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Those are some ideas about how to get creating melodies. Remember, melodies are made up of patterns.